Okay, we're talking about a very important topic. Is Halloween going to be canceled this year? I hope not. But today, other than Halloween, we're also talking about some really icky, unpleasant, tiny pests that can infest your hair.
I'm feeling it this morning, you guys.
Fun, and just try not to itch while we're talking about them.
Show.
Let's go ahead and get started.
How do you get through a day? To me, it smells like a very light kind of pine scent. So if you've been wanting to get one of these drop shop items, we are just going to have lots of fun. Who is ready for some life hacks? We have all of this fun stuff to give away. It's colorful, cozy. Really, we just like to get to know our customers.
Never look a horse in the Cheez-It.
To live by. All right. Well,
I apologize because I may have accidentally started the intro right in the middle of your description. I just didn't say
in my
anything
spiel.
Yeah.
Danny, that is really sad.
That was really rude.
I wouldn't do that to you.
You wouldn't
just
do
saying.
that to me. I feel really bad.
Only because I would never do your job because I'm not cool enough. So there's that. So it is very likely that you are not in love with the unpleasantness that comes with lice, but we have some really great ways to deal with them, especially as we're going back to school. I know around Idaho it's kind of all over the place. Some kids are schooling from home while others are back in school. So we have some great ways to protect your kids regardless of where they're going to school. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and see who's joining us. And my comments are working. I say that like they don't work when I'm here, but they always work. It just surprises me every time. Katrina F says, I hope I never need this info. You and me both, sister. Ashley says, good evening. I don't know. Good evening, petals. Just bear with me, guys. Let's see. We have Nicole, who's joining us from Japan. Anna says, nobody is cool enough to do Danny's job. Amen to that. Tracy says, hello from Michigan. Indy says, hello from Ohio. We have Valerie from rainy Florida. Let's see, who's joining us on Instagram?
We're actually paused due to poor connection right now.
Oh, so sad. Instagram, I'm so sorry. We miss you already.
I'm sure a lot of people are going over to Facebook.
Oh, good. Well, we haven't seen anything yet, but come to Facebook even though you can't hear me.
Yeah, it has been for a minute.
We have Natalie says, teal is my favorite color. Danny, did you decorate this set by yourself?
I did because I knew that was her favorite color.
I knew it. I was pretty impressed when I arrived, although I should have worn my teal shirt instead of my green
we're
shirt.
back.
Yay, Instagram. How y'all doing? Anybody commenting?
No.
No, but we're back. Okay.
We're glad to be back.
Leanne says, howdy y'all. Daniel says, came over from Instagram. Good, we are having some people come over. That's super exciting. Okay, you got it. I just got a message, you guys, this top secret message. Don't be jealous. Jenny says, it's a cute setup today. Brooke says, Emily, can you please share your hair secrets? That is so sweet. Really, I don't know anymore what I do with my hair. Lots of conditioner. That's pretty much it.
And have a baby.
And a baby, yeah, seriously. Yeah, anyways, I'll have to maybe do a blog post sometime on what I actually do with my hair because I use a lot of like really natural products and carrier oils and things like that, hydrosols. So maybe we can add that to our list of blog posts if our content writers are listening. Melissa, are you on?
Can you do this with your hair?
Not as well as Bradley can, but.
Can you do a favor?
I probably could. Well, I don't know how cute it would be. I feel like it'd just be like a lot of like double chin action, which I don't know if I can commit to that.
Well, I whacked myself in the face with my earrings, so you know, it is what it is. So today's game is a really fun one. I'm super excited because I know what it is, and it is where is that oil from? And to my understanding, we have a song. Do we have a song? Oh, good.
Here we
I'm so
go.
excited.
Oh, where is my oil from? Oh, where could it be?
That was perfect.
I'm sorry for that in advance, you guys. Okay, oh, wait.
No, go ahead.
Okay. The oil today is a Palmarosa.
Palmarosa. Where is that oil from, guys? Palmarosa.
Palmarosa. I see. I see where it is from.
It has the word palm in it, so I'm guessing like California.
Wrong.
Has the word palm.
No, not. Like, let me double, triple, quadruple check.
I
We've
like
got
it.
some guesses coming in, some right. Seeing
Florida.
Australia, Spain, Florida, India. No idea. Mexico, Brazil, Australia, lots of Australia, some China, lots of India.
We got about 7 seconds.
Ooh, Brazil.
Someone said Florida.
Yes. You never know. Maybe it does.
Spain,
Colombia,
Bangladesh,
Brazil,
Nepal.
Haiti.
France.
All right. We're just going to say all the places,
All the
right?
continents and countries.
Okay. Are we
I think I'm ready.
Are we ready? Dun, dun, dun.
India.
Super exciting. I really, Palmarosa is one of those oils that can be, you either love it or you hate it. It's kind of polarizing. I like it. I like to use it in blends and things like that. It's a fun, pretty little oil in my opinion. So let's pick a winner. Let's see. Okay, I'm closing my eyes this time, guys. And the winner is Jody Lind
Jody Lind
from Facebook. Yes. Then should we pick someone on Instagram? Do-do-do-do. Wait, that's football, sorry. I'm really excited about football, you guys.
Patty 9949.
All right, well, you guys will get yourself some Palmarosa oil. Just email cs@planttherapy.com and we'll get that sent out.
I can't remember what Palmarosa smells like. Is it more medicinally? Is it more?
Well, it's been a long time since I've smelled it too, Danny. Definitely, I don't know. We need to get it in
Yeah.
here. I don't use it enough. I think, is it in?
It is. It's the first ingredient in there, isn't
I
it?
thought so. But all I honestly get out of this bad boy is some geranium and citronella.
Well, Alexa and I are in the process of organizing the oils
Oh, good.
so that we can find them faster.
He's in the process of
Organizing the oils, and he was telling me all about it earlier.
I'm pretty excited.
So Palmarosa to me, it smells a little bit rosy and a little bit almost like a tea kind of mixed together. Like I said, it's been a while, so if you guys completely disagree with me, that's okay. Testing the mom brain today. But we have, Alice says it smells like dry grass to her. Pete says rosy lemongrass. Could see that. Tanya says it smells like geranium to her. So definitely some different impressions on the oil. I think it really, like I said, it's a little bit polarizing. Some like it, some don't, just because it is kind of like a grassy tea rose smell.
Is it a blend or a single?
It's a single. Yes, good question. Let's see here. We've got Pete says not a fan of Palmarosa. You're not the only one, Pete. I think that there are a few that don't like it. Anna says, I think maybe that's Manila that smells like sweet tea. Sorry, I need to get my eyes checked or something. Okay, so let's go ahead and today we're going to talk about the L word, lice. And really, anytime I hear that word, I start to itch and twitch, and it just, but we have some really great all-natural ways to protect your kids when they go back to school and they're kind of more exposed to those lice breakouts. And the first one that I really like and is used Almost as a preventative in a way is adding our Get 'em Gone Synergy to shampoo. And what you'll do, it's a super simple DIY to make. You just take 2 ounces of unscented shampoo and 18 drops of Get 'em Gone, mix them together, and then use as a part of your regular hair care routine. Really good choice, especially if you have little kids that are sharing hats and clothes and sweaters and things like that. It's really easy to use. You can just, anytime you throw them in the bath or the shower, just use this shampoo and it will help to keep them a little bit more protected from those itchy, gross guys. And before this, Danny asked about whether or not you have to use unscented shampoo. You don't necessarily have to use unscented. Just from a scent perspective, it's probably your best choice. If you mix some Get 'em Gone in with your regular shampoo, it definitely could change the scent and make it not smell as good. But then again, like I told you guys earlier, Get 'em Gone to me smells like citronella and geranium, so it's definitely a strong blend, and it's strong for a reason, to keep those pests at bay. The other DIY that's super simple to make and very easy if your kids do end up coming home with lice, and that is a Get 'em Gone hair mask. You use 2 ounces of olive oil and 36 drops of Get 'em Gone. You'll apply that liberally to the hair and leave it for 30 minutes. Then you'll comb to remove lice and eggs. Rinse the hair with shampoo to remove oily residue and repeat 2 to 3 times as needed. And I really like to use olive oil in these masks because it helps to suffocate the bugs. So it's a really, really good choice as a diluent there. And then Get 'em Gone is just fantastic for helping to get rid of any of those nasties. So 2 really great options. One, to help your kids be protected during lice outbreaks, and the other to help get rid of those gross guys. I'm sorry, I can't get over how gross they are. I guess I should just let it go, Emily.
Speaking of gross, I was wondering, you know how some places eat bugs as part of your diet? Mm-hmm. I wonder if lice and lice eggs.
Oh, Danny.
That makes me shiver.
I know when you say, speaking of something gross, that
I just was thinking if
it's
it was
gonna
like
be good.
Malto-Meal or something.
Oh.
All done.
Oh.
Quick roast.
Danny, the door's behind you if you just want to see yourself out. No more comments like that, all right?
Okay.
All right. Well, do we have any questions coming in on Instagram at all?
Somebody said, "Oh, Danny, that's super gross."
Oh, I see. Ew, Danny.
Wei Liang was saying, are there other uses for Get 'em Gone besides getting rid of lice?
Oh, good question. So there are a lot of great just deterrent essential oils in here for pests in general. Obviously, this was formulated for lice, but you could use it as a deterrent for other pests as well. So if you're just wanting to get one synergy, maybe go with this, and then you can use it in like a DIY bug spray, things like that, and it may help to eliminate some of that. I don't typically suggest it for diffusion. It wasn't created for diffusion, but if you like the scent, you sure could diffuse it if you wanted to, but it's not going to help with lice diffused.
Can they use it for
Dandruff.
Dandruff, no, I wouldn't say, not so much on the dandruff side of things. Dandruff, I would focus more on the kind of shampoo you're using, maybe implementing some carrier oils or just some soothing essential oils into your routine. Especially, I know dandruff can get really itchy, so there's a lot of great choices there to help with something along those lines, maybe some lavender, things like that to help soothe the irritation.
Somebody was asking, Jill was saying, is it dog safe? And on that same note, somebody was asking, can it be used, would it help with ticks?
That is a good question.
Fleas and
So
stuff.
let's go. Does anyone remember where our downloads page is? Is it?
if you just search download?
Oh, okay. I will just search it.
It's also
Guys are
at
so cute and smart.
planttherapy.com /downloads.
Download. Whoa.
I just searched download. Oh, it brings it up.
Let's see. Is it here? Oh, snap, girl. Just search it. Okay, so the reason I'm coming here is I want you guys to see that on our downloads page, we have a really awesome reference guide on what is safe to use with your pets. And that is the Pup and Pony Safe Oils chart. So if you pull this up, you'll be able to see all of our single oils and all of our blends that are Pup and Pony approved. And let's see, Get 'em Gone is not on the list. So we wouldn't recommend using it with any kind of animals. That said, if you email cs@planttherapy.com, we can give you some really great resources to use for fleas and things like that, just to keep your fur babies healthy and safe as well. Let's see.
Fur babies are fun to say.
I know, I love fur babies. Almost as much as my human babies.
Well, my human babies are kind of furry, so I love them. They're my fur babies.
I mean, you guys have seen my little girl X. There's a whole lot of hair going on, so I understand that, Danny. A lot of people are saying that they weren't aware that there was a download section. So yes, definitely check it out. There's a lot of really, really great information on our downloads page. Even beyond Pup and Pony, a lot of really great safety information, educational information, and stuff just for fun.
And shelf life charts.
Shelf life chart.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Not good when Danny and I get around each other because we'll just sing to each other, and I can't sing, so you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you
Liar. Okay, we're done now. Alrighty, some other, I want to go back to the blog post because we weren't finished yet, you guys. There's some more goodies on there. Sometime today. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so other essential oils for deterring lice. So if you don't happen to have Get 'em Gone and you're looking for something that you may already have, a couple of great options are lavender and tea tree essential oil, especially for kids because they are both kid safe. So you can use them in the same manner as the DIYs show above, adding them to your shampoo or using them in that hair mask. And then if you're looking for some really educational information on the effectiveness of these essential oils to ward off lice, we've linked a really great study for you guys. So just a lot of really great information there if you want to learn more. And then last but not least, we have a post-lice itchy scalp spray. And this would be really good. In some of the comments I saw people asking about using Get 'em Gone for itchy scalp or even for something like dandruff. This itchy scalp spray would be a really good choice. So it's 1 ounce of lavender hydrosol, 0.5 ounces of tea tree hydrosol, and 0.5 ounces of peppermint hydrosol. Mix those all together and then spritz on the scalp to help soothe some of that itchiness and irritation. And really that can help with itchiness from anything. Dandruff, lice, even if you have, I don't know if you guys have had it happen before, but I've sunburned my scalp. Oh my gosh, it's the worst thing ever. So even something along those lines this spray could absolutely help with and alleviate some of that irritation. So definitely give it a try. Let's see, do we have any more questions coming through?
Somebody was wanting to know what a hydrosol is.
Oh,
What is a hydrosol?
That's a great question. So a hydrosol is actually the water that is left over after the steam distillation process. So what happens is you take plant material and you put it into a still. Steam is pushed through the plant material and carried over into a condensing cooling chamber. And on the other side, once the steam gets through the cooling chamber, you have what's left is an essential oil and the hydrosol. So the essential oil is siphoned off, and then you have this really beautiful aromatic water that's left behind. And I really like hydrosols for those that are maybe a little bit more sensitive to strong scents, that don't need as much of a boost as you get with essential oils. So I'm a big advocate for using hydrosols with children under the age of 2, with elderly, anyone who may have a little bit more sensitive skin, things like that. You still get some really great medicinal properties from the product, but it's just a lot gentler on those that may be sensitive.
This may be a wrong question to ask on a live.
Oh,
And
snap.
anytime I start that should be.
I know. Danny's getting me in trouble today, guys.
What is our stance on taking hydrosols internally?
That's a good question. So you can use hydrosols internally. They are safer. A lot of people will actually use them in teas and things like that. That said, we aren't a food processing facility, so we don't generally recommend it just because we don't have those processes in place to be able to say, yes, go ahead and take it internally. But in general, hydrosols are much safer to use. They're stronger than like a tea, for example, but not nearly as strong as the essential oil. So it was a good question, Danny. Good job.
Hey.
Do we have anything for migraines or eczema?
Migraines or eczema, good question. So we actually have a CBD plus ISO product that was developed specifically for migraines. Let's go check that out. Let's see here. So it's in the Intense Relief collection under topical. Whoa, sorry. Don't forget you can get $10 off if you sign up for our newsletter. Just saying. But I don't know how to exit out of this. Anybody?
You just click off of it?
There should be an
Oh,
extra topic.
yeah, you just click off of it, Danny. You're so smart.
Aw, thanks.
So cool and smart. Okay, so if you head on over to our CBD plus ISO Intense Relief collection, we have our headache roll-on, which was specifically created for migraines. Really fantastic product. When we were creating it, we had several people who experience migraines on a regular basis use it. And what we saw is that it really, especially if you use it at the onset of a migraine, it really helps to alleviate that pain and shorten the time. So really great product there. And then for eczema, we have a couple of different products. Let me show you on the Kids Safe side of things, just because I love this synergy. So just one.
Question on Facebook. If
Okay,
Like answering
you
it.
got it.
She said, I heard that hydrosols are good for itchy eyes from allergies. Can you just spray them right on your eyes?
Oh, that's a good question. Typically, I recommend being careful with that. I have used like a Roman chamomile with my eyes closed, and that has helped to alleviate it. So instead of spraying it like directly into your eyes, just having it in the area can be helpful. But of course, you always want to be careful with eye application. So sorry, just getting here. The synergy is called Skin Soother, so it's on the next page. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me.
We forgive you.
I guess I could have just searched it, right? I guess I didn't learn from earlier. So this is our Skin Soother Synergy, and it's fantastic for rough, reddened skin. I've used it on my child's eczema before, and typically I like to add it to like an unscented cream to just boost those benefits. It's a really great choice for that. And sorry, I'm driving this mouse left-handed, which is very interesting for me. I'll tell you all that much right now.
the mouse is difficult. So.
Yes, the
Yeah.
mouse is so difficult. Let's
I'm so
see.
proud of you guys, though. You just come onto the set and you just go.
We
And I
got
just love
this.
it.
Let's see. Camo Tiger 7 says, I need to use my hydrosols more often. Haven't ventured into them very much yet. Yeah, I think hydrosols, they're just a really great choice, especially for things that you use more frequently. So I use, my favorites, well, I have a lot of favorites. Rose hydrosol, lavender hydrosol, and sometimes Roman chamomile hydrosol I use as a toner, just a nice little face spritz before, in the morning and before bed when I'm doing my facial care routine. So that's a really great way to use them. Or even just spritzing like on your linens before you go to bed to create a really nice and calm atmosphere is a great choice. So there's a lot of really great ways to use hydrosols more frequently that are less invasive than essential oils. Let's see, Tiffany says, hydrosols make great gifts for friends with babies. I completely 100% agree. I use hydrosols with my kids when they're, younger all the time. Well, not all the time, but for specific concerns, but definitely feel more comfortable using hydrosols. Danny, did you have something back there, or did I just see you out of the corner of my eye?
I just saw a question earlier that somebody was asking, what is the difference between, or is there a difference between rose hydrosol and rose water?
Oh, good question. So really it depends. A lot of times rose hydrosol will be sold as rose water. It just depends on the product. So what you need to do when you're looking for those products is look at the ingredient list. Rose water will sometimes have additional ingredients added, whereas rose hydrosol is just rose hydrosol. But you can absolutely use it in place of rose water, and you don't have to worry about any kind of nasty additives that are sometimes added to rose water. So good question. Anna says, I need frankincense hydrosol. Do you or will you have that? Well, Anna, you just stay tuned because I think you'll be excited in the next few months. But I'm not giving you any more than that. Let's see here.
I saw another question about, is it possible, I'm trying to see who said it. Oh, Brenda. Brenda was asking, can you do a DIY hydrosol?
Oh, that's a good question. So you could, it's just part of that steam distillation process, so it really just depends on what kind of equipment you have at home in order to create that. You could always boil some plant material in water and you would get some of those benefits, but it just depends on temperatures, things like that. Because obviously going through a steam distillation process is a bit different than just boiling plant material, but you'll get some of that, some of those constituents that way as well. Let's see. Awesome.
I just switched over.
Oh.
I just switched the camera over to Alexa. and she just, and it wasn't on purpose, and it was awesome because she was just sitting there like.
I'm awake, don't worry.
That's great.
She did just come from school, so.
She's a busy girl. I would be tired too. So yeah, we have some really fun stuff coming for you between now and the end of the year. I'm not getting into the details, but just be excited. There's some fun things coming your way. I'm really excited. I think all of us here at Plant Therapy are super excited too. All righty. Well, is anyone else seeing any other questions before we move on to the question of the day? Let's see.
He said Alexa looked bored. Actually, so.
Alexa's not that amused by Emily right now.
Alexa's not that amused by anything when she has to go to school that day.
Alrighty, guys. Well, our question of the day is, what is your favorite kids safe oil or blend to deal with pests? So we can, you can list a synergy like Get 'em Gone, or maybe some of the single essential oils that we mentioned in the blog post, or maybe you guys have some great recommendations and something that you already use outside of that. So let us know. We're excited to hear from you. And then you will have a chance to win a 10 ml of that oil or blend. So could be fun. Alrighty, well today we talked about some fun and awesome ways to keep your kids safe from pests during this back to school time. We hope that you enjoy them, that you'll use them. Make sure to come back Friday where Paul will introduce us to Ashley, a wonderful new addition to our team. So we'll see you guys on Friday. Happy Wednesday. Bye.